Brazil manager Tite has said Neymar, who is still making a full-fledged return from injury, may not take part in the opening game against Switzerland. The world's most expensive player had surgery after breaking a foot bone in February and only began playing again in 2 warm-up games for Brazil in the weeks before the World Cup began in Russia. Here's what Tite had to say about Neymar's participation. 9:30 a.m. Day 4 is here, morning all. Action on Day 3 of the World Cup may not have provided the kind of madness we got to see on the previous days. Read Russia v Saudi Arabia on Thursday and Spain v Portugal on Friday. But how can we ignore the fact Iceland made a cracking cup debut by holding mighty Argentina to a 1-1 draw? Just to get a sense of what was going on in that game, you can read our European football correspondent Ian Hockey's piece on the continued importance of that man Lionel Messi to the Albicelestes' fortunes, by clicking here. Meanwhile, Croatia manager Zlatko Dalic has said his side will not change their playing style when they face Group D favorites Argentina following their victory over Nigeria in their World Cup opener, also on Saturday. It was a dour game in Kaliningrad, but Dalic shrugged off the fact that scoring opportunities of both his team as well as opponents Nigeria resulted from set pieces. Here's what former LA manager Dalic had to say about Saturday's win. Germany's players attend a training session in Vechtinki sport base outside Moscow. Sergei Elnitsky, EPA Today's Action Today action starts at 4 p.m. with the Group E game between Costa Rica and Serbia at the Samara Arena in the southwestern Russian city of Samara. It will be followed by the decidedly bigger Germany-Mexico clash, scheduled to kick off at 7 p.m. in the Luzhniki Stadium at Moscow. Reigning champions Germany are considered among of the favorites for the title, although their warm-up matches suggest they are not the top contenders. Mexico will likely pose tricky opponents first up, too. Current form suggests Brazil are the top contenders, 4 years after they got clobbered 7-1 at the hands of Germany in the semi-finals. They face Switzerland at 10 p.m. at the Rostov Arena in Rostov-on-Don, situated farther south and west of this enormous country. Download while you stay tuned to what's coming up. Why don't you download our wall chart to keep track of the games? You can get it here. Oh, and do you need a one-stop shop for everything from predictions, group guides, picture galleries and where to watch all 64 games in the UAE? You're in luck then. Visit our World Cup landing page to read expert opinion and features throughout the June 14th to July 15th tournament.